Hello! My name is Shallow. Welcome back to H2H-Xmas. This is map 16. Roundabout. Get out of here. Thank you for setting those barrels up for me. That was very, very satisfying. Okay. Knock it off with these imps already, would you? We did a whole bunch of... Hang on. Dead simple. Yeah, here comes the Mancubus. All right. We did a bunch of hit scanners in the last map, and now we're doing... no, we still got hit scanners. But it looks like primarily imps this time. Oh, we got 4 corners again. Yeah, look at this. This is another co-op map. Man, co-op really was a bigger deal in the past, huh? I don't think you would see anybody design a megawatt this way these days. Oh, jeez! That was rude. All right. I have a lot of criticisms of the Bethesda version of Doom, but there is a lot that it gets very right. It being the official way to buy a new copy of Doom these days puts a lot of, I think, responsibility in their lap in ways that source ports and such do not. You know, you want your source ports to be... Well, I want my source ports to be simultaneously sort of a versatile way to experience everything the community has to offer, but also an easy way to experience Doom in a faithful manner. You don't always get that with source ports, and that's because everybody has their own ideas of what a source port should be. Namely, the source port developer often has... Anyway, this is beside the point. For an official way to buy Doom, primarily you want it to be... There's no way this is the exit, right? Yeah, no, red key. You want it to be Doom as faithful as possible, as easy to run as possible. But you also want to leverage all the opportunities the community has built for you in the last couple decades. Oh, that's it? I haven't even gone down there yet. Is this a deathmatch map? Maybe. I think the Bethesda edition actually does a fairly good job at that. It's simple and easy to run. It runs Doom as you would want Doom to run, just out of the box, no mods or anything. It's a lot like the old DOS version in a lot of the ways that matter for gameplay and such. But it's got some modern day conveniences built into. And then on top of that, it's got access to mods and multiplayer is huge. I was sort of hoping that the new Bethesda version would result in an increase in multiplayer Doom happening, and I think briefly there was a moment where a lot of people were playing deathmatch and stuff again. But I think it's kind of fallen off. A lot of people have their... Xandronum is a big still. A lot of people are still playing on that, so... I don't know, maybe it... That's a damaging floor? Alright, weird. I don't know, it didn't cause the big boom in multiplayer Doom that I was maybe hoping for. But I think that's mainly because they're competing with... People are already comfortable with the source port they're using, or they've got maps that only work on certain source ports, or they've got a community they've built around multiplayer already outside of Bethesda's environment. Plus, one of the main things Bethesda's version has going for it, the mod browser, is a fucking mess. So that's not great. They turned one of their biggest potential strengths into one of their biggest weaknesses. It sucks. But that's Bethesda for you. Hey, there's Roundabout finished. Moving on, Hotel Hell. Ooh. Look at this. Wolfenstein Hotel. God, that is a wild looking texture to see tiled all over the place like this. It actually works quite well for a snowy theme. It looks very cold. I'm usually not a big fan of the Wolfenstein textures being used outside of the Easter egg levels. They used the, I believe they used the Mac version textures in Doom 2, which I always thought was an odd choice. I guess they did it because they're already at a higher resolution than the DOS version. Oh boy. The thought was probably that they... I mean, this is, I guess, not a new problem for video games. Higher resolution means the graphics are better, and therefore the game is objectively better quality, right? Even Doom 2 was doing it, I guess. Oh boy, this is a lot of imps. Oh, not Mancubus. All right. I want to get away from this cyber demon, because I don't want him shooting me in the butt. As a result of them using the Mac textures, the Wolfenstein secret levels are huge in Doom 2. They're way bigger relative to the player than they were in Wolfenstein. They look really weird. Why would I want to do that? Oh no, no, turn the lights back on. What is this? Can I go up there? Oh, I can't see. I've made a big mistake. What is this? Is this a bathtub? I'm in a bathtub in the dark. Okay. Is this a bed? Did I just turn the lights off and go kill some imps in their bed? That's fucked up. That's fucked up, Santa. Oh, there we go. Okay, the other corner turns the light back on. Is there anything up here that... Yeah, this is a huge bed. Damn! This is an imp orgy bed if I ever saw one. Open! Open! Let's, You know what? Let's just get this cyber demon. He's nice and distracted right now. This is a damaging floor. Oh my. And I can't move in it? What the fuck? Okay, that was... Open. That was weird. You get stuck in that little pool. Hang on. Alright, so whatever monster blocking lines are keeping that cyber demon in the pool seem to also block me as a player if I try to go in there. So I'm just gonna let him go ahead and infight these barons, I think. And I'll go around the perimeter here and start clearing out these imp orgies. There's a set of maps called Hotel Hell. It's like a horror map set that I've been meaning to play for a while. I tinkered around with it a little bit. I thought it was cool and wanted to play it on the channel here, but it's one of those map sets that seems to be abandoned. Somebody made a couple of really cool maps. It's sort of an unfinished WAD, and they didn't come back to it for a couple years. So I was like, okay, well, it's not finished, but it's basically finished. A lot of WADs turn out that way. The mapper loses interest, and then suddenly out of nowhere it gets an update, and you're like, I don't know. Stuff like that happens, and it, like, I'm happy for them. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's bad that they're still working on their map. It's one of those weird things you run into from a video production side, I guess. It's the sort of thing that wouldn't bother me at all as a player. It annoys me when I play a map on the channel, and then like a week after I finish, or 2 days after I start recording, a new version of the WAD comes out. Look at that. Open. Something up there. Open. All right. It's why I like to wait for a WAD to hit the id Games archive. It doesn't guarantee that it's never getting an update again, but it's usually a pretty good bet. It's at least an indicator that the WAD is in a form that the author is comfortable sharing with a much wider audience. If it's just like a forum post with a Mediafire link or something, I'm a little worried about it. If it's on ModDB, good lord, you never know. That might be a finished product. That might be someone's work in progress. That might be just a collection of stolen files. You don't know what you're getting on ModDB. You're downloading a mod for an entirely different game. You don't know. It's some kind of proprietary file format that contains only racial slurs. I'm just trying to play Doom here. Come on. Mancubus. Mancubus in the elevator. All right. Yeah. Can I get... that's not what I wanted. That's more like it. Did he hit the Mancubus? Yeah, he did. This is gonna take forever. I'll do it. There. Okay. Do I... He's got like that star above him. I wonder if that becomes a crusher at any point. That's sort of what is preventing me from just shooting him to death. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the wrong gun, but okay. Do I have any behind me? Yeah, I do. Whoa! Excuse me, Mr. Kako. Out on the Kako balcony here. There we go. Are those guys infighting? They're doing a terrible job of it if they are. There's the blue key. I've probably got another key on the other side, huh? Probably. Oh, here we go. That'll drop me into the tubs. That's those little doors I saw earlier. Perfect. This too? I don't know where this goes. This also goes back into the rooms. Gosh, I wonder if these are multiplayer starts again, because they've got ammo and shotguns right there. I don't think so. I don't think they are. It'd be weird to start 2 players in the hotel and somebody else outside. Thematically, it makes more sense to have everybody enter the hotel from outside. Damn it. Ugh. All right, I'm just gonna kill this cyber demon. Oh, he's guarding the red key. Cool. There we go. So how do I get over to where that other cacodemon is, and what is the purpose of doing that? If I can just get the red key here. Oh, how do I get into the pool? Wait a minute, I can't do it now. There we go. So... yeah, I'm stuck. Okay. What? This is weird. Huh. Yeah, there's a player blocking line around the perimeter of this star. Huh. And a damaging floor in the water. That's very strange. Well, instead of that, let's do the second elevator. See what's on the other side where that Kako is. We're probably gonna get chain gunners here again, right? If I were... Yep. Fucking Nostradamus over here. More like Nostradamus. Alright. Pinkies. Did they kill the Caco? No, the Caco's still here. I think they did infight with him. That's a weaker Caco than normal. More of these light amp goggles. I don't know why I want those. It's not even that dark up here. Don't really want to go in there. Don't really want to go in there. And another one of these shotgun staircases. Oh, it's like Wormhole. There's your TNT reference for the day. You got to do at least one. One per day. It's required. All right. So I need the red key still. But I can't have the red key. This won't let me. Oh, now it will. What the fuck? That's a thick star. Why is it thick now? I don't know. I don't understand this map. This is a very weird map. I think half the chain gunners in this map just kill each other. They're all just crowded into areas they can't escape from. What is the point of this? Every hotel gotta have the lava hallway. What the fuck? Okay, now I get stuff? But all the monsters are dead. Okay. Alright. That's a weird one. Loading docks, let's just move along. Oh! Before leaving that occupied hotel, Santa found a wish list on the desk at reception, apparently written by Martha's alien abductors. 1. We want to celebrate Christmas in hell. 2. Santa must die. 3. Seize his workshop at the North Pole and only produce cyber demons there. 4. Martha must suck all out. Whoa, dear children. That's not meant for young, innocent ears, I'm afraid. But number 4, after all that, all other human women oh, come on! What the fuck is this, a Duke Nukem Christmas map? With an evil grin, Santa thought, about your first wish, maybe I can do something. They even told him where to start with. Back home. Okay. Has there ever been anything more 90s than a needlessly obscene text screen in a Doom WAD? Look at this. These are the little desks from the first Christmas WAD. From the 1994 Christmas thing that I forget the name of. I think it was just called Christmas Doom. I think there was only one Christmas Doom back then, so there was no need to specify what manner of Christmas Doom it was. Yeah, I think this is even the same MIDI. This clearly isn't the same map, but I think it is meant to represent that map, isn't it? Oh, look at this giant empty 90s room. Fuck. Yeah, when you play these 90s WADs, even if they are critically acclaimed, you know, they're still 90s WADs. So sometimes you run into real strange mapping choices. Big ass room, tiling textures. Not a whole lot of actual gameplay happening. Look at how empty this is. There's nothing in here. There's a bunch of shotgunners up there. We'll just ignore them for now. At the end of this crate maze, 1 quart of eggnog. And nothing else. Great. Those shotgunners are guarding a blue key. I just saw that. Nazis! Oh. Here we go. We can kill the Nazis. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Another one. See ya. Great. We can make the map even uglier. Alright, here's a door. Where does that go? More light amp goggles. What are you doing? Facing the wrong way. Yeah, I'll take that map. That'll come in handy, I'm sure, with all these crate mazes. Why are there so many Nazis in here? It's a shame that they have unique behavior. They are distinct from all the other enemies in Doom, so it makes sense why people want to use them, but they are so clearly just an Easter egg. I kind of wish there had been a more thematically appropriate version of them included, so you could use them instead. If there was like a machine gun zombie that did the exact same behavior as the Wolfenstein guys, but just looked like a Doom enemy. I don't know. I'm sure resources for such a thing exist out there. It's just, if you want to make your thing vanilla compatible and you don't feel like anything that's like an extra bit of effort, you've got to expect most people aren't going to do it, which is entirely reasonable. I'm not saying they should, it's just... I have unreasonable preferences. That's all. God, so unreasonable. I don't like Nazis in my Christmas celebration. Sorry to get all political on the holidays. Speaking of which, I have a whole video recorded that I don't even know if I'm gonna air it, or I might re-record it. You'll see. Maybe. I'm not the sort of person who doesn't think we should ever talk politics or... I'm a gaming channel. I shouldn't get into politics. Fuck you. I'll get into politics if I want to. But I did play something for this the other day where I was like, I can't put this on anything associated with my name. It went political in the wrong ways. Where am I? I picked up a map. Let me use that, maybe. Here we go. That moddb file full of slurs is not entirely a hypothetical situation I came up with. That has happened to me on more than one occasion. Let's just leave it at that. And maybe later this month I'll re-record a thing and we'll talk about it in context. For now, though, there is a soul sphere up there that I probably need to teleport to. Wait. Wait. No, never mind. Alright. This crate maze sucks. There's some stuff down here, though. Hang on. I have an auto map. Why is this not showing up? It's a secret of some kind, that's why. thrilling gameplay. Come on. Okay, maybe it's not a secret. Fine. Do I gotta get to it from behind? That's probably it, right? No. No, this area is just blanked out of the map. Okay. Hang on, let me figure out where to go. I'm almost halfway through the monster count, and I'm lost in a crate maze. This sucks. Head-to-head Christmas, you are such a mixed bag. There we go, outside. Oh, I was getting claustrophobic in there. There's a door disappearing into our paper-thin ceiling. Great. Santa's workshop has a ceiling, but no roof. Yeah, figure that shit out. My workshop.wad over here. Impossible geometries. Another North Pole. How many North Poles could one planet have? Alright, there's literally nothing out here. It's just a giant empty space. Great. Well, there's a secret at least. Oh, there we go. That's how I get the Soul Sphere. Okay. Sure. Back in the crate maze again. Ah! Get me out of here. Oh, that's a lift. Okay. Well, I think these days we've sort of established a visual language of what textures are lifts and which ones aren't. But I can't really blame them in the 90s for not having figured that out yet. The iWads are incredibly inconsistent about that sort of thing, so it's not like you can just follow the example of the maps you had to go with. People had to work that shit out on their own. They had to do some trial and error. And we're still very much in the trial phase here. Yeah, that one lowers. At least it's consistent within the map, you know? Once you realize that texture is a lift, you can depend on it to be a lift elsewhere in the map. That's cool. Here we go. Yellow key, awesome. All right. Well, we know where there's a yellow door back in the crate maze. There we go. It's this shotgunner balcony here. Great. And now we have a blue key. Fuck, now I have to go all the way back to where I just got the yellow key, because that's where the blue door is. This map is too big. This map is too big. How many monsters are there total? 83? Not even triple digits? And you made your map this big? Come on. Don't do that. This is too big. Cool, the bars all open one at a time. Nice. Thank you. Oh! And the bars close again. Neat. So what's this door all about? Just additional cacos? Okay. Just for fun. In case the little caco group you've already engaged is not enough for you, you can double your cacos. And there's a red door. Oh, I have the red key. I just picked that up. Cool. Suck it. I could leave. I don't even have to fight that spider demon. But I'm going to. Because the BFG is easy. It does a lot of damage. Alright, let's get out of here. There's an invulnerability all the way in the back. Why? You'd have to go past the spider demon to even get to it. Weird. Weird. Alright. I mean, this seems to be a pattern with H2H Christmas. Like, 2 pretty good small maps, and then 1 kinda ass, way too big map. That's about the ratio we're working with here. That's 90s WODs in general. That's, I think, probably most megawads, if I'm honest. Most community project megawads kind of have that ratio. It's very tantalizing to want to hit that 32 map limit and call your shit a megawad, but I think that results in people maybe accepting maps they ordinarily wouldn't, lowering their standards a little bit just to hit that magical 32. These days, I don't think this would win a CAC award. I think your options were limited in 95, so this one squeaks through. But, all right. All right, yeah, there's time for more. Let's do more. Let's do Elf Town. Elf Town sounds good. This looks better immediately. Maybe I'm just saying that because I like green marble. It's entirely possible. We're back to hit scanners here. Oh, this is... I kind of like the snow with the white marble, though. That looks kind of cool. Open. Nope, can't get in the barren door. Alright, we got Revenants. It's another one of these symmetrical maps. They're like little paper snowflakes. These maps. Look at this, yeah. Alright, well, let's head out to this second layer. Imp playing around in this little frozen fountain, maybe? Don't know what that is. Oh, the yellow key is just sitting there. Don't mind if I do. Thanks, Revenants. Where's the yellow door? It's up here. It's not marked in any way, but you can see it on the map. At least with my settings. I like this gray marble texture. I feel like you don't see it used a lot in this way, where it's just everywhere. I usually see it as a detail on top of the green marble. This is kind of cool. I like this. I'm glad I played one more map. Oh. Are you gonna infight the corpse? No, okay. I don't think they do that, but you never know with source port shenanigans. Sometimes you hit weird edge cases. I thought that Imp was gonna infight that Hell Knight corpse. What was that? Whoa! That was a new sound, wasn't it? Huh. That's a new sound for turbo doors, I think. Have we heard that yet in this WOD? I don't think so. Nice. You're varying up your lighting. Yeah. This is so much better. Red teleporter. Oh, okay. It wasn't working at first. That was weird. Is it because the shotgunners were standing on it? This is not where I came from. Where did you put me? What is this? Oh, no. What is this? I've clipped into the Christmas back rooms. Shit. There's that John Romero trap dropping you into a bunch of enemies. A kinder version of it, perhaps. The lift does go back up after a little while. John Romero would drop you down there with no way back up. What is this? The Christmas mines. Oh, this is where they mine out the peppermint ore. This is where they get the gingerbread stone raw from the earth. Both of them? Why? Why would you do that? What is the purpose of that? Just give me one key and have both doors use the same key. What? Why would you give me both keys? Maybe there's a decision coming up? But if so, then you can do that without giving me both keys. I've seen maps do the multiple choice gimmick thing before, where picking one option locks you out of the other, but you would normally do that by, like if I picked up the blue key, you would block off my access to the red key. You wouldn't give me both, and then ask me to choose at the door, because that's pointless. Maybe I should wait and see what's happening with this door before I decide what's going on here, but at the moment I'm very confused about the key situation. Key situation is crazy. Hey, what's up, guys? So basically I was looking at these keys. How do I get out of this mine? Did I go down these side paths yet? Yeah, they all lead to the same place. There's no point in doing those. Okay. Does the white teleporter do anything? No. Weird. All right. If I were to guess, I don't have to guess. I've seen them. The red and blue doors. They're down at the south end of the map. What is all this? This is all new stuff. This is a better looking map, but it is still enormous for no apparent reason. The monster count is higher, so it's like slightly more justified maybe? But it's not like I'm having big fights. You don't need a room this big for a fight with one revenant, you know? Let me grab this, because I don't want to come all the way back here later. It's a bit of a waste to pick it up now, but it'll save me time. And time is the only resource you can't get more of. I used to play a ton of modded Minecraft. And the thing that put me off of it and sort of started the end of my Minecraft phase was a mod author who... I went and I was looking up tutorials for how to play this person's mod because I was really struggling with it, and found a bunch of feedback from people going, hey, this mod is a lot of fun, I'm doing great, I have all my... I'm doing all my mining, all my farming, I've got my machines set up. Everything just takes a really long time to craft. And the mod author was like, yeah, that's on purpose. You know, people are gonna optimize all the resources, they're gonna do all the farms, either legitimately or find some weird exploits. The only resource I can guarantee the player isn't going to be able to cheese, the only resource they can't get more of is their time. So as a as a way to balance their mod, this author decided what they were going to do was waste the player's time. And that annoyed me. I 100% understand where they are coming from, I guess, as like a philosophical point they were making. I understand why they made the decision they made, and I also decided that they're completely right. My time is something that I'm not getting any more of. Do I want this person using it to balance their Minecraft mod gameplay, or do I want to use it myself? And I decided I want to take it back for myself. Anyway, that's how Minecraft modding improved my life somewhat is by stopping it. Not participating in it anymore. How did I end up back here again? I don't want to be back here again. That sounds very negative, and I don't remember who this person was, and if you recognize who that is from this story, I don't mean to come down on them or anything. It's totally fine. I've wasted my time with plenty of other things. It's not like I view the time I spend with Doom mods to be any better spent than people who spend a lot of time with Minecraft mods, you know? It's just, for me, it was a moment where I did a little math and thought about where I want to spend my time, and for me, it wasn't Minecraft. Not at that time. Oh, that's the end. That's 59% of the monsters? It's just an unmarked exit? What the fuck? Okay. I sort of want to end it there. Half your monsters are behind a secret. What the fuck? Nah, we gotta save Elf Town. I'm back in it. Alright, so there is absolutely nothing else in this room, huh? This is a completely unmarked exit switch. I didn't just miss the hints or anything, it's just entirely unmarked. No idea, again, why they gave me 2 keys. The red key path seemed to lead to nothing. The blue key path led to an unmarked exit door. How do I get in that middle hallway? There's a hallway right down the middle there. You see that? How do I get in there? How do I do that? That's where the rest of the monsters are. I can hear them. They're in there. Oh. Where did you come from? I've already cleared out this hall. Hang on. What? Oh! Holy shit. Alright, there's all the monsters. How do I get down there? No, now I'm back here again. How do I get in there? I want to get in there. What the hell? What is this map even? Ah! Okay. I seem to have left a lot of stuff behind back here. Just a lot of stuff behind these unmarked doors. Huh. Why do I want the invisibility? That button just... What? This is nothing? Oh, man. Okay. Ah. Here's a whole area I haven't been to yet. It's this whole yellow key area. There's a wing over here on the east side that I haven't been in yet. Aha. Just an entirely optional... What? Okay. All the doors are tied to the same door. Whatever. Weird. And that just opens it again? Okay. This better not be another... This is another area that doesn't go anywhere. Wait, here's a door. Okay. Okay. Giant fuck-off hallway with nothing in it! Oh, hello. Oh, they're stuck in there. Yeah, they are totally stuck. Decorative lost souls. Oh, that's kind of cool. We gotta kill him, though. It's for the monster count. If I wasn't playing this in UZ Doom, they wouldn't count, I'm sure. But default behavior seems to still count. Lost souls, holy shit. How come you got these giant fuck-off rooms with nothing in them, and then these tiny closets with like 8 monsters? Is that it? That's it. Ah! Oh, wait a minute. There's more. It's another room that's probably a little too small for all these monsters. It's not much of a fight. They're all just kind of crowded up, and you can shoot hey, what? I already have a red key. I found it sitting right next to the blue key. What? Is this an unfinished map? This doesn't seem finished. This is incomplete. This is weird. I feel bad. Like, visually, this is a really nice looking map. I kind of like it. It's a little too big in some places, but that's nothing that some cleverly designed fights couldn't fix. Just fill it with more monsters in a better way. But the actual gameplay of this map is a little not there. I'm still missing a secret somehow. I've opened so many unmarked walls, and none of them are secrets. Look at this. How do I get in there? Doesn't matter. I can just kill him through the window. But somehow, there's like a whole... Oh, fuck. I see it. I see it. Oh, my God. I see it. Hold on. Oh. Okay. This is not where I was expecting the secret to be. What the fuck? All this shit and the secret was just a plainly visible door that I happened to not go in earlier. What the fuck? I mean, granted you can complete the map without doing it, but you can complete the map without doing half of this map. And some of the things required to finish this map are hidden behind what I would say are secret doors. This is weird. Oh! I've done it. You just teleport in here? There's this hallway here. Oh. I saw this hallway here on the map that goes off into nowhere, and then over here was another hallway that went off into nowhere. Cool. So that's what I was exploring earlier, but this hallway into nowhere ended up going into this room, which is the secret. It doesn't connect at all. That was a total red herring. You just teleport in here. That's it? I've been looking everywhere for how to get in here, and you just teleport? Well, there's all the items at least. Look at this. The fuck is this? There's just like a fucked up strip of wall here? All of that, and there's nothing even in here. There were a bunch of monsters, but you can kite them toward a window and kill them without even entering this area. So... Alright, my last two monsters are wandering around somewhere. I can hear them. Oh, good. This teleported me a million miles away, so... Oh, no, it didn't! Yeah! Alright, we're finally done. We finished this map an hour ago. But now it's really finished. Oh my god. Oh, what a mess. I'm so disappointed, because visually I actually like what that map was doing. The snow and the marble was cool, the sector work was pretty good. A little too big. The actual gameplay through the map was pretty rough. If that's a deathmatch map that just got filled with monsters, then that makes sense. It doesn't look like a deathmatch map to me, but I don't play a lot of deathmatch, so maybe to someone else it will be obvious that that was intended for deathmatch. It's the only explanation I can come up with other than it was an unfinished map. Somebody did all the sector work but hadn't tuned the gameplay yet. But it was time to ship, so they just shipped it. Who knows? Alright, well that's Elf Town liberated. We'll finish up H2H-Xmas next time. I'll see you again. The smaller maps in here I'm preferring a lot more over the bigger maps, so hopefully we'll hit some smaller maps. Hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. I'll see you soon. Take it easy.